Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Void Pack 2. We are on episode, I don't know, because I've recorded a bunch lately and I don't really feel like checking. Not a whole lot in the world has changed. Been grinding away, trying to get a lot of dirt. My world is loading right now, which is why it's taking a bit. I've gotten a lot of Minicio Essence. I was playing around with some tools, getting Silk Touch on my shovel for the leaves, and that works out really well. It's just then the problem is I don't get any saplings, which makes it hard to replant. So I've kind of gone back to using shears for a little bit, but it's always an option I have. It's nice for when I pick up dirt because then I don't have to worry about breaking it into dirt and then having to grow back as grass. Mainly the only thing I worked on the other day has been working on kind of the outline of kind of what's going to be my castle house structure. Not a whole lot has been done with it so far, but you can kind of see the beginnings of it right now. And I am liking where it's at so far. So we'll just kind of get our tools in order and we'll kind of go through the structure. Still probably planning on fleshing this out. Right now it's very, very boring with it just being all cobblestone, but I just wanted to get the layout first and I can go back and change the blocks later. I did want to put like a 3x3 door, but I have the mechanical skill of redstone as really bad, so haven't done that. This is my main room that kind of drops down into like a little basement area. Not quite sure why I did this. I don't know. I thought it looked cool, but I'm sure I'll fill out this room and it'll look cool. Going into the basement, again, there's not a whole lot to be done right now. Mysterious pressure plate goes into this, which I'll eventually make into stairs going down, but there's no way to get back out because again my redstone skill's bad and it's tough to do when all you have is this platform up here. So just some things that I'm thinking about working on. Probably won't work on this episode, at least just because I don't feel like working on it. I spent like like an hour or two working on it. What we'll do at least is grab some cobblestone and finish up the fence and just kind of talk a little bit about kind of some future plans with this series and other things I'm thinking of. After putting lots of hours into this series, I still enjoy it, don't get me wrong, because I do love Skyblock. It's just I'm kind of getting burnt out on the mods being as old as they are, and I wouldn't mind getting like newer mods and stuff. I think that's a lot of fence, so we'll just leave it at that for now. But I am thinking about starting like a new mod pack, not stopping this one because I'll probably keep playing this and record an episode every once in a while, but maybe also adding like episodes on like a mod pack where I can actually explore, because that's kind of part of the fun in Minecraft is exploring land and seeing this cool mountain and building a base from that, or seeing a cave that leads into an underground that you want to work on. All those are really fun things that I like to play around with. See, and that should be good. But that's just something I'm thinking about, finding another mod pack to work on, because vanilla's fun and all, but mods are more fun, so just some things I was thinking about doing. Kind of getting people's thoughts if that's something you guys would be interested in watching a new series. I mean, I'll probably do it regardless of feedback if I get any, honestly. But also kind of the thoughts would be maybe doing like a multiplayer with friends in that version of a mod pack. Because I know some people kind of enjoy seeing people play together and stuff and kind of do like a community thing. And I would be definitely cool with recording that. I made way too many. I didn't even use up like any of them, but I'm sure I'll use more of these as it goes on. But now I'm left with this extra cobblestone. Well, I guess I'll go throw it in the chest over here. Maybe today we'll build some more of these houses. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to work on. Because as I said, like once I get it in my head that I'm kind of burnt out on a pack, I just kind of want to take a break from it. And I've put a lot of time into this pack. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll just place some dirt. That seems easy enough. I don't want to like take all the dirt, but we'll just take some from each side. I'm sure with this I might be able to finish up a lot of the dirt placing. I might need to grab more, but as it sits right now, I've got quite a bit of it done. But yeah, it's just been a long process. I think the other thing that kind of is, I guess, frustrating is like just, again, playing with like the older mods that are outdated in their tech. I want to play with some new mods that I haven't really played around with. Like there's Astral Sorcery, I think it is. I've always liked Thaumcraft. That's one of my favorite magic mods, and that's not in this. Morph is a very useful mod. I know some of the newer versions you can't fly if you change into a bat, but some of the older versions you can, which is nice. That you can kind of get a very cheap, easy form of flight. Or maybe even having like a quest book that kind of keeps me motivated to keep playing, because that can kind of be the trick sometimes, is not really knowing what to do next or not having a clear goal in mind. Also, the thing that's kind of stressed me out is I've put so much time into building this big platform to find out that no animals spawn. That's kind of very unfortunate, I'll say, overall. You know, to have such a spawn like this that doesn't allow me to have animals because it happens to be a deep ocean biome. Like it's a little unfortunate, we'll say. But you know, it is what it is. You know, you can't really complain with what you've been given. I'm gonna need more torches. I'm gonna go back and grab these torches. I'm just trying to get the dirt placed. Yeah, because I mean, like I've kind of overlapped lighting quite a bit. I do want to get it placed down so I don't get any creature spawns, but yeah, you can see like that torch is literally doing nothing. Some of them were being useful, but some of them are not. But anyway, yeah, that's just kind of the point I'm at, is just like, oh man, I don't get any animals. I put in all this work and no, I don't even get any. I also had to make a new shovel because I leveled it up and I got luck, and I'm like, oh cool. So then I tried to put Silk Touch on it, and it's like, oh, it's not compatible with luck, and I'm like, dang it. So I destroyed that one and made a new one. Also tried out making a scythe, because it's like, oh, it works as shears. And I couldn't, or I put Silk Touch on it, but the problem that I was finding with it that annoyed me was it only harvested in a 3x3. I couldn't use like a vein miner to override it. So that was very frustrating in the fact that it took forever to harvest stuff. So then that's why I got the idea of doing it on the shovel, because I think I already had luck on my axe, but yeah, I don't know. I probably could honestly finish this up quite soon. But yeah, I'm going into week 3 of no normal job, where I'm doing all online training, but I'm starting to get to a point where I'm like running out of stuff to train on, because you can only do so much before you you know, need to go back to work and actually just work. Yeah, honestly, I might actually have enough, or just need a couple more stacks outside of what I have. Oh, I have over there too. Actually, I don't know if I finished up over there. Let's take a look over there and see what we have finished up. Yeah, I still have some over here, but I think it's such a small amount. Yeah, this is probably like 3-4 stacks over here. So, making progress. Definitely making progress. Yeah, and some of the mods that they have in here for automation kind of suck. Or they're just expensive. And without animals, some of the recipes are quite impossible. But yeah, it just might be something where I just need to take a break from this mod pack. I've gotten a bunch of episodes recorded, so I'm sure probably like 10, so it's like 20 days away of episodes. So if I don't like record another one for say 18 days, leaving me a little bit extra, I'm sure by then I'll be refreshed on this mod pack. So I'll probably something that I look into today wise. I'll message my friends and see kind of what their thoughts are. One of my friends doesn't have Minecraft, so he doesn't want me to buy it, but I said I would do it for him. And he said he would humor me and play for a little bit. He's just never been a big fan of Minecraft to begin with. And the only time he did play with me was when he borrowed a friend's account years ago, so there's that. I'm trying to find like paths that I can just divide it up, because sometimes when you divide it up, it makes you feel a little bit better. And all those torches in the way just are annoying. So, yeah, this is basically all I do when I'm off camera, is just doing stuff like this. But I figured some people would like to see this process of kind of what it's like doing this island. Usually I'm listening to like a YouTube episode or show or something. Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. I probably should have paused the recording, but I didn't have enough time to react. Yeah, but then you also find pockets where it doesn't need to be lit up, so then you get some torches back. Because I'm pretty sure I was down to like, say, like 6 or so, and I've gotten some back. Yeah. You eventually become a little more efficient with it. It's just as you're building, you see like a little dark space and you want to cover it up, because you know at some point you go and get more cobblestone, let's say, and then a mob comes and attacks you. Annoying when you place the wrong block somewhere. But yeah, it's a lot of work getting all this dirt. Yeah, I'm probably still 3 stacks needed, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's nice. All I'm doing is holding the down button and the place button. There you go, there was a torch that wasn't even needed. But yeah, at least dividing it up kind of feels a little bit better. Plus I can also get grass to start spreading, which is kind of nice. It's starting to already spread, I can see. When you get it on this large of a scale, it makes it a lot easier for grass to spread, or as fast as it does, I should say. Is this the last of my dirt? Yeah. And there we are. We are out of dirt. So I guess we'll build a house on screen, because that shouldn't take too long. We'll build it. Maybe we'll build it like right over here. I'm just gonna. Do I have dirt on in this chest? I do. Nice. So you can see that I have some grass blocks from where I was building that castle, we'll call it. I'm sure I will need to harvest up some of this anyway. Maybe we will start with the floor. We'll chisel some more. I was using vertical oak. There we are. Oh, dang. I was like, why is that not working? That makes sense because I wasn't doing it right. So we'll make another one off here. Small cobblestone brick. And we need the chisel again. So we have the door, and if I've been doing it right, I've been doing that. I probably need my building supplies, because it's hard for me to kind of envision a house without getting walls up. Trying to give them some different shapes, just so they're not all the same. What we'll do is we'll work with the grass that's giving me the shape right now. There we go, a little bit of a unique shape here. We'll then chop out the corners. Because I do like having the logs in the center. I think that's kind of a nice little touch here. Speaking of which, we'll get those out right here. And it gives me an opportunity to use plenty of wood without much effort. Because I am trying to get rid of as much of it as I can. Because I have so much. This is why I'm glad I'm able to use these like little log blocks over here. I mean, they do break like instantly, which is kind of crazy to think, but again, it's more of just a storage thing, but they put a nice texture on it that it's very usable for other things. Building purposes, which is pretty nice. I've also put some big windows on things, so this obviously won't get any windows, just because it's going to be the wall face. And he wouldn't see much. He's probably mad because his neighbor built right there. But we'll do a nice big window over here, because people love seeing out into the void. So yeah, you can kind of see the process I go through is just kind of like thinking it through of like where stuff is going to go. And I need more wood. Wrong wood. And again, we're gonna put as big of a window as I can. I like to at least frame it, so it doesn't look as tacky. Did I get any glass on me? I didn't. So we still have quite a bit of glass from when we made our structure up there. Yeah, it's just the window right there is not going to happen. It's just another another little thing here. All right, now we can make our door. Do a nice little wood one here as I misplace it. Feels good. Feels good. So we'll probably finish up this building and then we'll wrap up the video for the day. So keep an eye out. I'm sure I'd imagine that I'm probably going to start a new mod pack here soon. Oops, I could go up one more. Maybe we'll do like a window right there too, even though it's not like my normal thing. It just makes sense to have one right there. So I could have switched to like quite clear glass. It's just didn't really feel like it on this build. Or for any of these villages, I should say. So there we go. Now we're able to kind of save on some of these grass blocks and we'll place it elsewhere. And this is why I made like this whole platform double layer wide. Was so that I'm able to build down like this and it won't hurt anything. So we'll put a torch like right there. And right there. I think that should cover most spots. Oops. I think I did this before. I was tiling and I grabbed the wrong wood. Alright, that should be good. Now it's time to put on the roof, which can be kind of the harder part, but sometimes it doesn't. So then all I've been doing is just putting like a layer or two of stairs. This one I guess is gonna be a bit of a taller building because everything else hasn't really been that tall. So this one will be a solid block because it's not really gonna be shown. It's a little bit of a interesting design, but I'll take it. It's fine. And then what we'll do is we'll just finish it with regular planks. I mean, some of them have a little more design to them. That one had a bit of a design to it. Really? Man, that's unfortunate. I'll just make the rest of these planks because I'm sure I will use them and need them. So we'll just get a torch on all the corners here. Oops, I was like, why is this taking so long? There we are. Oh, because I kept hitting one. See how it looks on the inside? Not bad, a lot of wood. We'll decorate it. Oh my gosh, excuse me. We'll decorate it on another episode because we are at 24 minutes already. A little bit taller than some of the other houses, but I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe it is a little tall, but not a big deal. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, all the houses, the main goal is for them to look a little different, and this one definitely is. It's got like a little pooch in the front, we'll say. Probably some barrels, maybe kind of like right over here along this side. Will definitely spice it up. Maybe even in the back. Why someone would need this many barrels, I don't know, but just a little building for the day. Place some grass. You can already see that it's starting to spread quite far. Cleaned up that chest a little bit by taking some things out. But yeah, we got a lot of dirt placed, got a house built, kind of gave you the tour of updating some things. But yeah, things are going great in this island. Probably take a quick break from this island, so don't be surprised if on this next episode that you guys will eventually see, then I'm like, wow, I haven't played on this island in a while, because it's probably what's going to happen. And hopefully they'll give me some more creative juices on what I want to do next. Because that's kind of part of the struggle right now, is I'm having like, I guess kind of in a sense, like artist block of what I'm wanting to do next. So just gonna take a quick break from this mod pack for a bit. You guys won't notice anything, but for me it'll probably be a while. Hopefully then I can also kind of talk about how I'm back at work now and all positive things. But anyway, guys, it has been fun playing this mod pack. I will catch you guys back on the next episode. For me, it will be quite a break, but I think it'll be a good one. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Have a good day.